Today is Saturday and I'm going to talk to you about what I normally do on a Saturday and what I'm going to do today. I normally wake up at a comfortable time at 9 or 10 o'clock. I don't like to wake up early on a Saturday because I wake up early from Monday to Friday, so I like to relax a bit and have a lie-in. When I wake up, I normally go to the bathroom and wash my face. Then I go to the kitchen and make some breakfast. I normally have a cup of coffee and some cereals or some eggs on toast. I have more time on Saturdays, so I can make a breakfast that is a bit more elaborate. I normally have cereals from Monday to Friday, but because I have more time, I might make some eggs on toast or avocado on toast. After I have had my breakfast, I like to go out for a short walk if the weather is nice. I think that it's nice to go for a walk on a Saturday morning, especially in the winter, because it gets dark at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you start to do your chores at 11 o'clock, it will soon get dark. So I go out for a short walk for about half an hour. And when I get home, I usually go on the computer for a bit or read a book until it's lunchtime. I normally have a sandwich and some salad for lunch. And if it's a cold day, I might have a warm vegetable soup with some bread. I like to dip my bread in the soup because it's lovely and warm on a winter day. After lunch, I normally start my chores. I clean up around the house, I clean the dishes, do the laundry and vacuum the floors. If I need to, I might go grocery shopping. I don't normally do my big shop at the weekend. I normally do my big shop during the week, like on a Wednesday or a Thursday. But if I need some eggs or some milk, I would go on a Saturday afternoon because there aren't many people at the shops on a Saturday. And it's a more relaxing experience. After I've done all my chores, including cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the kitchen, then I can focus on myself. I might work on a hobby like painting or gardening outside in my garden or doing crafts, for example. Then it gets dark at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the winter, so I normally put my favourite lamp on, but not the expensive lamp that I didn't buy in IKEA, which I talked about in the other video. I think that when you have a lamp on instead of a light, it makes the room feel cozy, especially when it's raining outside and it's dark and cold. Later on, I watch a bit of TV or watch a series on the sofa with a blanket on me because it gets quite chilly in the evening. And then I have dinner at about 6 o'clock. Dinner is the biggest meal that we have in England. And at the weekend, I like to have a roast dinner People normally have a roast dinner on a Sunday, but I like to have it on a Saturday because I have more time. A roast dinner includes potatoes, carrots, peas, green beans, and whatever vegetables you want to add. And we normally have it with meat like pork, beef, or sausages. And then on the top we add gravy. Gravy is a meat or onion sauce that we put on the top. It's brown, and you might have seen it if you have ever had a roast dinner. I think that a roast dinner is quite dry if you don't have gravy on it. It brings a dish together and it gives it a lot of moisture and flavour. In the evening, like at 8 o'clock, I might play some video games or call a friend. I like to play video games with my friends, so sometimes instead of calling them, I just go on Discord and talk to them while we are playing video games together. I don't like to play video games for many hours. I usually play for about 1 or 2 hours, but I'm not the kind of person who plays them until 3 o'clock in the morning. I always like to go to bed at about 11:30. I go to sleep at a reasonable time, but before that, I like to do my skincare routine. So I wash my face, I put different creams and serums on my face. It's just a little self-care routine that I'd like to follow every day. People say that with skincare, consistency is key, so it's important to do it every day, even on a Saturday when you don't really fancy it. Before I go to bed, I normally listen to music or go on my phone, even though everyone says that it's bad to go on your phone before you go to sleep because it can take a lot longer to fall asleep. But this does not affect me at all. I fall asleep very quickly anyway and get a good night's sleep. Saturdays are definitely my favourite day of the week because when I go to work from Monday to Friday, I can't really enjoy the mornings or the afternoons. As I said, it gets dark at 4 o'clock at the minute, and it even gets dark at 3:30 some days. There have been days where I've had to have the light on all day because it's dull. Dull means that it's not bright, it's the opposite of bright. The sky is grey and there's not a lot of light all day, so some days it feels like it doesn't even get dark. And if you work from 9 till 5, then you don't get to see daylight. I think that people that live in other countries where it gets darker a lot later are quite lucky, because it would be very nice to leave work in the winter and still be able to do things in the daylight, like going for a run or going to the gym. It's one of the things that people comment on the most when they have moved here from other countries. People say that it affects them a lot, especially mentally. Luckily, we haven't had a lot of rain recently, even though it snowed, but snow is very nice. So it hasn't been as bad as it has been other years. Let me know in the comment section what you normally do on a Saturday and what time it gets dark in your country at the moment. I would be very interested to know what country I should move to. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up because it helps me a lot, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in another video.